Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're gonna do another arena run, and today we're just gonna go with it, and we're gonna try and get more wins than we did last time. We didn't have the greatest arena run last time. I think I made a couple misplays and stuff like that, but you know, we're gonna hope to do better this time, and we're gonna pick a new class. We're gonna go through all the classes one by one, and the one class we haven't done yet is Hunter, so I think this arena run is gonna be with Hunter. I like Hunter too. Yeah, we can do this. Love Hunter. Alright, so this first pick here, we have Abomination, we have Coliseum Manager, and we have Core Rager. I think Core Rager is pretty good because even as a 4/4/4, 4 mana 4/4, is pretty good, and it is a beast, so there is synergy. And if your hand is empty, it's 5/6/7, so it's good late game as well. So we're gonna pick that guy. Glidzuka is pretty good, especially early on. Anti-Killbot isn't that great. Stormwind Knight is okay, but Bone Guard Lieutenant is a good 2-drop, so we're gonna go with him. Fortunately, our Hunter Hero Power does 2 damage to face, so this guy, we probably won't be using him to Hero Power that much, but you know, you never know. It's still a 3/2 body, which is fine. Here I think Ice Rager is good. Maiden of the Lake is okay, but yeah, we'll go with Ice Rager. I just like the stats better. Chowan Yeti or Worgen Infiltrator, both really good cards. Let's go with the Yeti. I like the Yeti better, but they're both really good. War Golem for the big drop. Tournament attendee. It's, you know what, it dies too easy to hero powers. Adult Companion is pretty good, by far. North Sea Kraken's pretty good too, but King's Elec is great too because it's a beast as well, and it is a 3/2, which is okay, and it does give us card draw. So it's like, do I want to have that big drop, or do I want to have? I think we're gonna go with this drop because it's a phenomenal 2-drop. We have 8 so far. Flame Juggler is good. Pick that one. Metal Tooth Leper is actually not too bad. It's a 3/3 for 3, which is okay, and it gives you mechs +2 attack, and it is a mech. So Ball of Spiders, I'm not too fond of in arena. Shattered Sun Cleric by far. Goblin Stalker, Ogre Brute, or Argent Squire. I think the Stalker. The Ogre Brute's pretty good too. We'll go with the Stalker. At this point we can start filling in our curve as well. Pit Fighter is probably the best pick here. We have no 5s, and the 5/6 stats are pretty good. Boulder Fist Ogre, we already got a Yeti. Raptor is a beast. We don't have any beast mechanics yet though. And Spiteful Smith is not too bad either. I'm gonna go with the Spiteful Smith. Muckluck's Champion and Kill Command. Kill Command's pretty good. You do have a lot of beasts to utilize it actually. But we'll go with this guy. I like this guy. He's pretty good. Stormwind Champion, sure. I think the Flesh Eating Ghoul is gonna be the right play because the Unstable Ghoul is not the best. And the Flesh Eating Ghoul kind of buff up early on. I'm not too worried about healing. I'm gonna go for kind of a mid-rangey early deck. So Mechanical Yeti's good. Explosive Shot. We got a lot of 5s, so I don't want to get Explosive Shot. This guy right here is actually not too bad. He's a 4/3, which is good stats, and he blocks out your opponent's hero power. I think Boulder Fist Ogre I'm gonna take. I'm gonna be really careful with the high drops now, though. We got quite a bit of them. Ogre Brute. Go with the 2-drop. I think the Fen Creeper, because Explosive Sheep doesn't do nothing. Scavenge Hyena, I mean, there is beast synergy, but we have enough 2s. We'll go with the Fen Creeper. Silverhand Knight, I believe, as well. So this looks like it's going to be a bit of a mid-rangey kind of type. Hunter. What do you have for 4 drops? We could use another 4. But the Shattered Sun Cleric is good, so I'm going to go with that. Glidzuka isn't bad. Force Tank Max is pretty good, but our curve is pretty high. I want another 8. I feel like I don't need one, but we do have good early game. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with it. Curve is so high. Web Spinner's pretty good, especially with Mechanical Yeti is pretty fine too. I think the Web Spinner just to get the one drop, because we do have... we have to go with the Demolisher. I don't want anything higher costing. So our curve is a little interesting. We do have a lot of 2s, so it's pretty good, and they're pretty good 2s. With the Glade Zook, we have the Web Spinner. We have a lot of 3 drops, so that's good. And they're decent 3 drops. We have 4 drops. We have a couple 4s. The weak point of this deck is we don't have a lot of good 4 drops. And 4 drops are kind of important, but I think we can get away with it. I hope. We do have 2 good 4 drops and a Core Rager, but I kind of want a little bit more. We have a lot of 5 drops and some late game, so this is going to be a late game kind of deck, especially with the Hunter Hero Power. You're kind of pinging away. I think the whole point of this deck is going to be to kind of control the early game and kind of like drag the game out and eventually go for face kind of thing, you know, that kind of thing. But it's a very, I think this is a pretty strong deck. Again, the only thing I don't like is it doesn't have a lot of good 4 drops, but I think we can get away with it. Okay, so we have our 3s. We have a lot of 3s. I'm gonna get rid of the War Golem. I want to mulligan too many 3s because we don't have much. I'm gonna get one of these 3s because we have good odds of getting a 2. Alright, so this is pretty good actually. Web Spinner, Glade Zuka, and yeah, this is like the dream. Obviously play Web Spinner. If he plays something with 2 health, which he most likely will, we can just trade in with the Glade Zuka and get that value. Or we can coin if we really want to. Actually, coining might not be a bad idea. Okay, we have some options here. We can just play on curve. We can play the Glade Zuka. I think we got a coin though. Demolisher can really put us ahead. Yeah, it can really put us ahead actually. And Ogre Brute, the only reason why I won't coin that is because I want to guarantee, like if I do play the Glade Zuka next turn, I want to guarantee that whatever I buff I can attack. So I think we just coin out the Demolisher. That card can really put us ahead. Especially, you know, if you play something that goes into it pretty well. That card can really put us ahead. Oh, we're hoping that can hit the. It's gonna hit the Cobra. Come on, Cobra! Come on, Cobra! Cobra! Yes. So now we can actually trade into here. Fine. Ooh, that's pretty good too. We don't have a beast though, do we? Nope. So either flood the board, play main. I'm gonna play this guy. Block out his hero power. The Murloc would have been fine too, but I'd rather have the 4 attack, just to challenge like a Yeti or something. Okay, Silent Knight. All right, so if we can hit that again, that'd be great. Oh, all right. We only hit it so many times, right? I think we just go up the board, right? I think that's what we're gonna do here. Put some big pressure on him. Holy no is pretty good, but it doesn't wipe the whole board, so not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about mind control tech or anything either. Ooh. Right. Is he gonna attack? He's gotta attack, right? I feel like he has to. He's gotta kill something. Can't just not kill anything. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Ah, hit face again. This in Glade Zuka? Seems like a good play. Oh yeah, that's actually really good for us. Do we attack with the Goblin Stalker? No. just in case for like Holy Nova or something. We're so far ahead. I'm not worried about it.
The damned stand ready.
So this is, I really want to demonstrate in this game how the Demolisher can really put you so far ahead if you play it really well and get it out early. I don't know if he's going to go into it or not. I actually think we have lethal, regardless of what he swings into. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, we're one short, I think. I think we're one short. Nope. I think that's lethal. 6, 7. Yeah. That's lethal. Kinda weird, eh? That was a nice quick game with Hunter. Nice good early run, so yeah, it's pretty good. I like Hunter. Hunter's like my favorite deck. Even in Arena, I think it's pretty good. I think that you know, the hero power gives it that extra push. So if you draft like an aggressive to mid-range deck, all you got to do is control like the middle game, and then you can just ping face for the rest of the game. You know, and just really get kind of squeeze out a win, even if your opponent starts to stabilize. It's pretty good for that. It's a great strategy with Hunter. Munashi. The Cinemage. Okie dokie. The 8 and the 5 we don't want. Animal Companion's fine. It is the 3-drop. Ooh, yay! So I think this deck is pretty good because it's got pretty good late game, and it's got a nice 2 to 3 drop ratio that we can mulligan and get those early drops if we need, but we can also get our late game. Yeah. Okay, no turn 1 play. Play the Bone Guard. It's just a vanilla 3-3 really. I mean 3-2. We're probably not going to hero power next turn since we have so many good plays. But the Shattered Sun Cleric can buff it up. And we do have Animal Companion too. So he might just play a 2-3 or something. But since he does have the coin, it questions me a bit why he didn't.
I hope you like my
Okay. So I think we just play the Animal Companion is pretty good. But if it doesn't hit us like a buff, I think this is just a safer play. Because this way we can do this. And we have 2 healthy, strong minions that he can't clear with hero power. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
What to do? What to do?
We're probably gonna be forced to Animal Companion because I don't want to just I don't want to just hero power, right? Yeah, we don't have any other plays, so we got an Animal Companion here. And it is Leok. Do we go face? No. I want to, but at the same time, this guy can really get crazy. He gets too out of control, so we're just going to trade. Unfortunately, kinda have to. I don't want that, like, I don't want to drop like 3 cards and all of a sudden, you know, kinda stupid to let that get out of control. Oh yeah, yeah. That's pretty good. Actually, is that good? It's not bad. So, oh. Do we go for value? I think we just let it die, because if he does ping, he's only gonna have 3 mana. And we're just gonna drop these guys to establish the board more. Because like I said, if he has to ping, then he's only gonna have 3 mana, right? It kind of forces him to ping too. And anything that's 3 mana, this guy's just gonna trade. And then we can drop the Boulder Fist Ogre next turn. I like that play. That's the best play I've had. Ooh, he might be able to clear here though. Frostbolt? Perhaps? You're gonna need a Frostbolt, no? What Fireball? Alright, this is very good news for us. If you just use the Fireball, then I think that's clear. Play the Ogre. Pretty clear. We also could have played the Smith and the Web Spinner, but Ogre might just get out of our hand. Now he's probably wishing he didn't play the Firebolt. Unless he's got another one. All minions have 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. Okay. Let's go for it. Alrighty. Play these two so we can buff them up next turn. And we can also play the Web Spinner next turn and buff it up too. Do a 2-2 so it won't just die to hero power. Mogre the Ogre. I wonder if somebody has ever made a deck with just the ogres that attack wrong stuff and it's just like a big clusterfuck. It'd be pretty interesting to play a deck like that. Yeah. I feel like it'd just make people go crazy. You probably wouldn't win that much, but I don't know. Ooh, that's good for us. Very good for us. Ooh. No, I think I just do this. And I'm just going face because at this point we can just burn him down. And the Flame Strike doesn't even clear the whole board, so yeah. Face I think is the right place. Face is the place. Molten Giant Mage in Arena. I think the only giants I think that are good in Arena is like a Sea Giant, but even then it's kind of iffy. I think it's still a good card because, you know, in boards like where there's a lot of minions on the field, you can get it out pretty early and get ahead. Okay, Cone of Cold, that's fine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Who do you want to give stealth to? This guy? I'll give it to this dude. Set up full lethal next turn too. So unless he can heal in Flame Strike. Don't think he can. Nothing he can do. This is the power of Hunter in Arena. I think it's pretty good. Because of the fact... Oh, he can Flame Strike. Alright. But can he heal? Don't think so. See, he almost had to come back. But we set it up so that just in case, you know, kind of checkmated him there. That is 3 wins, 2 wins, 2 wins. So far, so good, guys. I'm making a comeback here. I want to do this arena really well. I think the last Hunter I played was like a 9-win Hunter deck, so I'm pretty high expectations for this one. I don't think I picked an estimate for this one, did I? Like, I think we're gonna go with 8 wins. Let's go with 8 wins with this. Because I think it's capable of doing 8. It's got a little bit of everything, and I think it's pretty good.
versus Uther. I will fight with
Alrighty.
Let the hunt begin.
Keep the 2/2s, of course. We do play first. Okay, he mulliganed his whole hand. Maybe he doesn't have a good hand.
For a little while, I got the big punch.
Her hand's looking a little bit high casting. When do I play? I think we play this guy just in case if he does hero power. Then the flame juggler can possibly hit it. Alright, so we didn't win that one. Hopefully we can get rid of this pretty quickly. It'd spell trouble if we don't. He is going to hero power, that's what I figured. And we'll trade into here and play the 2, right? Yeah. Didn't play this guy, and hopefully we ping off the 1/1. Yeah! Kind of played that out in my head ahead of time. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen, and it did. So. This is where we hopefully we draw into a 3 or a 4 drop. Would be kind of nice. That's not bad. Definitely not the worst. Could be worse. And it looks like the Fen Creeper is going to be the card. This guy, we don't want to drop this guy on without at least using your Inspire. So really, he's like, you can get him out on turn 5, but really you get him out on turn 7 actually. Ooh, do I play the Ghoul? No, I don't think I play the Ghoul. There. Well, the 1/1 has to trade into the 3/6. Pretty good board. He didn't even have a secret. Kind of surprised. And usually you wouldn't pick the the Mad Scientist unless you had the secret. That's kind of how, at least how I do it. We stop dropping our big bad boys. So we have quite a bit of them. We have actually quite a bit of heavy hitters popping up here. He's got a little bit of a board swarm going on here. Oh, trouble. Ha! Look at this. We know he uses inequality, so we're not scared of anything. Gonna keep dropping big guys until we can't deal with them. Our next 3 turns are pretty straightforward, I believe. Alright, so the 7/7 goes into 3/6. 4/4, that doesn't make a really good play. We play this guy because next turn we can play... We play him this turn and ping, we have a 6/6. And then next turn we can play the Boulderfist Ogre with one of these 3 drops. I think that's... kind of fits our curve a little bit better. And then this guy just gets like insane. 2/2/2/2 every turn. Insane value, especially in arena. Noatron is definitely annoying though.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Go with that. Kind of trades a little bit better. The Noitron kind of screwed us up a bit, but we have a pretty good board, and that guy just keeps growing. If you don't deal with it within like the first turn, I think you win. Like you just automatically win if your opponent can't deal with it. It just gets way too insane. Oh, unless you silence it. You can always silence it. Up some good trades there. Then we can start going face here pretty soon, because I think we have the upper hand. Oh, but the Kraken's pretty good. Ah, it's a bit of a comeback. Ooh, this is good too, though. I think we just go like this and load up the board, and yeah. Can I play everything? 5. No, I can't. Just go, start going face here. I don't think he can deal with this. Realistically, he's gonna have to trade in, and I think it just it's too much. That's good though. We got to the point where we could actually start going face, because starting to come back a bit.
Let me think.
Unless he has heals. Always heals. Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. The Kraken actually trades pretty good with the oh, not unless he does that. Oh no! He does have the heal. Right, I gotta do some math here. 4 damage, 5, 6, 6 damage. We can take him out over course of 2 turns. He has 14, 15. He kills me in 2 turns. Ooh, Glazuka actually works pretty good. I want to take 9 damage to the face, which I think I'm okay with.
I hunt alone.
Am I okay with this? Ping here. The only problem is if he taunts or something, then I'm dead. But I think this is the only way I can win this. Because he can't kill me next turn. 6, 7, 8, 9. He only has 9 damage. And I have lethal on board. Unless he heals. And I don't think he has a second heal. Or taunt. A little bit risky, but it's always a risk when you go face with the hunter near the end. Is it a spare part he has in his hand? I think it is. I think it is a spare part. Could be taunt though. Nope. Okay, there we go. Made the right play. We got lucky. But that's the risk with going for face at the end. Pays off or doesn't. You just kind of make a good guess, and I think we made the right guess. Like 3 wins.